often Ulster-Scots is perceived to be a male-dominated culture and women are perceived to play a minor role in the background. However, within the Schomburg Society, women are at the forefront and at the heart of our organisation. And through this film we will speak to several women who will tell us about the importance of their involvement in Ulster-Scots. And we indeed hope that more women, particularly young women, will become involved in our rich Ulster-Scots identity. Eve originates from Poland and came to live in Kilkee 3 years ago and married a local Mourne man. Eve has embraced and experienced the richness of Ulster-Scots culture.
I come from a big city, so it was a big change for me to live a small town, but I love it. It's not only the scenic places, the harbour, the sea and the Mourne Mountains, but also wonderful people, very friendly, very open, very hospitable.
Eve's children, Johnny and Susie, are very much involved with the Schomburg Society and the Ulster-Scots music and dance culture.
I'm really fond of people from the Schomburg Society because they organise a lot of events for children and adults, and this is how Johnny and Susie started their adventure. It was because of events organised during the school holidays, and then it continued on during the school year, and so Susie started learning the Scottish dancing, and Johnny learned a bit of fiddle and also drums. They enjoyed it very much, and we always got a lot of help and support. And what's also important, there was not only activities, but they also could learn a lot about the Ulster-Scot heritage and could learn about the connections between Northern Ireland and Scotland, which we love a lot because we've been to Scotland a few times. So we've seen the beautiful Highlands, and I even bought my wedding dress in Edinburgh. I think it's very important for people to get to know others and their cultures, and it makes us better people. It broadens our horizons, and also we can understand other people better if we know more about them. But also it's the history that's important. I think it's we have to remember about our roots and about other people's roots, about different connections between cultures, and this is what the Ulster-Scots are doing, and they are very present in the Kilkeel area through different activities, through different events. And for example, I really enjoyed the Fuse FM radio. So many people got involved, and we could hear a lot of stories from the local town and villages. It's really very interesting.
Kaya's dad moved to Kilkee from Poland for work, and it wasn't long before Kaya got involved with the Ulster-Scots culture.
So bookmarks from the Schomburg Society were given to my local school, and I saw that there was fiddle classes on, and I got really interested, so I asked my dad to call them up and sign me up, and he did. I really like the sound of a fiddle and the way the bow runs smoothly across the strings, so I really do like how it feels when I play the fiddle. It doesn't really make me feel sad, it makes me feel more happy, and it makes my day really.
Kaya also joined the Schomburg Society's Kirknara School of Dance, where she practices weekly in Reaver's House.
The movements are quite tricky, but it's very fun. And Michelle, or my dance tutor, came to our school to teach some of the PSMs a bit of Scottish dancing. I thought that it was very fun, and my dad decided to sign me up. I really find the culture and the language very fascinating. Jeśli chcecie tu przyjść, to proszę bardzo i na pewno chodźcie do Reaver's House i jeśli przyjdziecie czegoś się nauczyć, to powodzenia.
We caught up with Kirsty Donaldson, who tells us about her experiences as a Highland dancer with the Schomburg Society's Kirknara School of Dance.
I'm up here at the Silent Valley with the Lambeg drum that is dedicated to my great-grandfather Jimmy Donaldson. He was stationed here during the World War, and Lambeg drumming is an also very important part of Ulster-Scots. I've been dancing with the Schomburg Society in Kirknara now for many years, and my family also are very involved with the Schomburg Society. I would identify myself as an Ulster-Scot because my surname is Donaldson, and that does originate from Scotland, and with also doing Highland dancing, which is a big part of the Scottish culture, I would identify myself as an Ulster-Scot. Our dance tutor in Kilkeel is Michelle Johnston, and we practice on Wednesdays in Reaver's House. There are many times for dancing depending on your age and your capabilities and how you progress throughout Highland dancing. The past few weeks have been very busy. We have been competing in performing even in the waterfront, and that was such an amazing experience. There were thousands of people there, and just the atmosphere was absolutely unbelievable. And I was also away in Scotland dancing at the Glen Eagles Hotel with some Edinburgh military tattoo dancers, which again was such an unbelievable experience and one that I'll never forget.
The Schomburg Society's 11th night pageant and open air concert as part of the Reaver's Ulster-Scots Festival is now one of the largest Ulster-Scots festivals in Northern Ireland, attracting thousands of visitors. The Society believes we have in place a model of good practice that others across the province can follow.
The 11th night is a very big part of Ulster-Scots. We parade and then we go to the 11th field and we dance, and there's thousands of people there, and it's a brilliant show for anyone that wants to come down and have a wee look. It's so great for the social aspect, and even if you didn't want to go out and compete, for your physical activity, it's fantastic. You just feel great when you're practicing, and then when you actually do perform and you see how people react to it, it does give you a real great sense of achievement, and Kirknara is just like another family, so you'd be more than welcome to come.